News 12 presents The East End with Doug Gee.
It was established back in 1670, and the Bridgehampton Presbyterian Church still stands proudly smack in the middle of this beautiful hamlet on the South Fork. Hello again, I'm Doug Gee. Welcome to another edition of the East End here on News 12 Long Island. Well, we made it to June, and on this weekend's program, we're going to take you to a few places where you can have lots of summer fun outdoors. That includes a boat ride in Greenport, a cattle ranch in Cutchogue that's also a vineyard and winery. And we'll take you to Long Island's first distillery, where you can enjoy their great outdoor patio area. But we begin our show where some animals find a little peace and quiet, a rescue ranch in Riverhead.
I started in 2010. My daughter and I moved out here. Spirit's Promise is a horse rescue where people come to find peace. We work with East End Hospice and ADRC. A lot of the caregivers come here, and people come here because they want to get away from their phones, from their iPads, from the virtual reality that they live in every single day.
It just wants to say hi.
We have 15 large. We have about 7 minis, 4 goats, a lamb, a pig, and 22 chickens. Everybody here is a rescue, from slaughter, from people who couldn't take care of them anymore. We come in and we save them. We grab them before they go to slaughter.
Hi, sweet Pete. I love you so much. Mwah!
So what would have become of them? They were auctioned.
For meat. Oh yes, minis are very sought after because they're easy to control. Once you have these bigger horses, it becomes more of a challenge. And all these horses were going to be going to slaughter, except for a couple that were in somebody's back. Oh, this is Mr. Peanut. He actually saved himself from slaughter. He got thrown off the truck because he was...
Oh, good for you.
Yes. Yeah.
This is our event barn. We do a lot of parties, we do a lot of private events in here. We also have our line dancing, which is a huge success, which is awesome. All sorts of private events in the barn. We do weddings, we do basically any party you can think of, 70th wedding anniversaries, anything. People get used to the whole ranch. You can actually walk into the back in the horses. We give your whole guest party like a little bit of a tour. They get to give the horses some feed, they get to give them some carrots. So especially for if you have kids at the party, it's like, it's like Disneyland.
And all of these horses have been through a lot of trauma, mostly grief, because it's all loss. I'm an Equus life coach. I work one-on-one with people. A lot of children with anxiety, a lot of teenagers come with me.
What is it about horses that are so calming and therapeutic and help people so much?
Because they are prey animals, and we are predators. We're predators because we have eyes in the front of our heads, and they're prey animals because they have eyes on the sides of their heads. We're preyed upon as people because we have so much going on in our lives, so it's a natural progression to them. They're so empathic, they feel our energy, and the horses match the people.
I lost my sister back in July of 2015. And then I started up with Angela at East End Hospice. She recommended this group, and it's awesome. I feel like they just, they keep me in the moment. It's kind of like the thing we like to say.
And I don't mean this to sound corny, but do you feel your sister's presence here in any way?
Yeah.
What is it about?
I think so. I think there are definitely some moments where I think, you can feel a really deep connection and see, parts of yourself or, like some horses I feel like have kind of the spirit of like the ones that you've lost.
This is Major. He's a retired police horse from the city.
He was hurt in 9/11?
Yeah, so he was responding, running down 5th Avenue, and he blew out his back left hock. It's like the horse's knee. So mostly towards the end of his career, from what I know, he patrolled the area around Yankee Stadium. We've started doing more kids camps. We get the kids involved, we educate them about horse anatomy, behavior, we do team building exercises. We set up little obstacle courses in the ring for them to herd minis around.
We have a goat. We don't like to call her a goat because it's the G word, but she is a goat that came from a mini horse farm. So she doesn't know that she's a goat. She just sees all the mini horses around. So when she came to us, we put her in with the goats because goats like goats, and she just was so unhappy. She wasn't eating. She was crying all the time. So we let her out, and they were like, finally, come hang out with us. And she was so happy to be with them. It was like she was with her group of animals. We have a lot of horses that have come from like bad situations where they've either been abused or they've been neglected, and you'll just see them as they come off the trailer. They kind of like look around like they're in Disney World. That's really like the best feeling ever, because it's how long has it been since they've been able to do that?
Is the goal to give them a place to live for the rest of their lives, or to find them another home?
It all depends if they can be ridden. We calm them down from whatever abuse they've been through. We feed them, we give them their medicine they need, and then they're rehomed. Our purpose is to make every horse have a job. But if they've worked their entire life, they come here to retire. So we are the bridge between retirement and heaven.
Spirit's Promise is located in Riverhead. They have lots of things going on, and we'll give you their contact information later in our show. First, though, after that visit to a ranch, let's take a relaxing ride on the water.
Okay, folks, we're ready to go out on Glory. 20 years ago,